So, about 4 weeks ago, I took the SAT and I scored a 790 on the math portion. And the method I used to prepare for that is the one that I'm about to go over, and I really think it made a big difference for me. And if I had known this sooner, a couple months ago, it would have saved me tons of time, tons of effort, and really a lot of anxiety in preparing for the exam. So that's why I want to put it out here, and hopefully it can help some of you guys in your study. And especially, I understand it's a lot of pressure on the score and everything, and being able to take that weight off your shoulders, it's a lot. Now, I'll be honest, when I was preparing for the SAT, I spent tons of time looking at every resource under the sun. I went on YouTube, I was looking at the videos on there, I went on Reddit threads, these old websites, I was scrolling through everything. And really, something stuck out to me throughout all of that. All of it was super generalized advice, like do practice problems, do this book, and it was never really how do you personalize your own study plan and what can I do to study myself, as the same approach with somebody else is it's not going to work for other people. So that's what I think is great about this method. I think anyone can do it, and I think it will help anyone improve their score. And really, that's the reason why I wish I'd seen this video sooner. I spent so much time wasted doing all these really inefficient methods. So step one, first, you're going to go on Blue Book, you're going to take a math practice test. And once you're done with that, I want you to write down what went wrong for you, every problem. I want you to really figure out the root. What was the reason you didn't get a problem right? And you don't want to overlook a problem as being, oh, I made a silly error or something at the final step, because really, there's often a pattern. That's something I noticed. I would have tons of problems, be like, oh, a silly mistake here, and I really sat down and went through it all, and I found it was the same kind of error I was doing over and over again. So I practiced it, drilled into me. So that's your first step. You're going to want to do that. And then once you've done that, record all the mistakes and everything, I want you to find that exact subset of that problem and go on Khan Academy or OnePrep. There's tons of free websites, the question bank, and I would start with Khan Academy first. Go on there, master it until you have mastered. It might take a while, but it's worth it. You need to master the Khan Academy. And once you've mastered on Khan Academy, you can go on the question bank, OnePrep, these other free websites that have tons of practice problems, and you can really go through that section and practice tons of problems of the same exact type. And that's going to help you a ton. And every time you get one wrong, keep like a notebook, like a log of these are the problems I got wrong, and it's the errors you made. And really, I guarantee you're going to notice patterns, errors you're making over and over again, and this is going to be so helpful too. And then you can target all those through the other websites and keep practicing, and you mark it, and over time you go back to the errors in there. And even if you master it now, in like a week from now, go back and practice those same problems. This is a really important concept. The SAT is so repetitive. It's incredibly repetitive. When I took it 4 weeks ago, I don't think there was a single problem type I hadn't learned the same concept through in Khan Academy, practice questions, everything. And really, that's important to remember. If you're doing enough practice problems that are tailored to your exact needs, like, you're gonna know how to solve the problems. And you want to get to the root. That's why the Khan Academy is so helpful. So many people will have a step. It'll be like 4 layers to a problem, and they'll miss like layer 4, the simple thing at the end, or they think that's what they're missing. But really, the error is with error 1 or 2. You're setting the problem up wrong. You're going about it the wrong way, and that's why it's so important to have that baseline understanding of what you're doing and understanding it from the beginning. And that's really the key, is reinforcing the problems. You missed it here. Let's go practice on Khan. Let's go back on another website. And you need to write down like what type of problem it is, and you'll be able to find resources on that. And that's really the problem with just spamming practice problems. So many people are told, do practice problems that help you review, but you need to record the errors you're making, because it's not really going to help you if you're going problem by problem and just going through. You need to know like where you're going wrong and how to tailor that in the future. And that's why that's so helpful. And another thing that I think is really important is that you will learn from your mistakes. Don't beat yourself up because you're missing so many problems. Like, it's really important that you're understanding how to correct those, and it's great to get problems right, but you're not learning as much as when you get them wrong. And I really think that applies a lot to SAT. You learn from your mistakes. Like, you're going to learn. You're going to get problems wrong. Like, if you get a bad score on a practice test, it's no big deal. You have room to work with. You can get that score up. So it's really important to stay focused and don't let yourself get down, because that is creating a personalized system that is really getting to the root of the problem for every single problem that you're solving. Like, you can't get more personalized than that. You're studying the exact things that you know you need to work on. So I really hope this method is helpful. And if you have any questions about it, just put them in the comments. I'll answer them, and I'll make more videos. But I really think the math is really easy to improve on quickly. So that's why I noticed that method helped me a lot. So yeah, if you have anything you want to ask me, just put in the comments. But to wrap things up, For step 1, you take that practice test. For step 2, record all the mistakes you made. Record it all, write it all down. It might seem tedious, but it will help. Step 3, you're going to go on Khan Academy. You're going to practice these things from the exact categories. It's all organized on Khan Academy. You will be able to find it. Make sure you master it. Go in the question bank, one prep, search by it, and practice them. If you get ones wrong, you can flag them, come back to them later. That's what you want to do there. And for step 5, go back and review your earlier mistakes once you've mastered them. Like, don't move on once you haven't mastered it. It's really better to just focus, really learn a couple things really well, than to just barely know anything about everything, but just spam the practice problems. So thank you for watching. Comment down below if there's anything you want to see, similar content, something new, and thank you.